colleague Effiong Ekop, herein is standing by for me, Marina Custom Street, that are the Exchange Limited, to bring us up to speed with trading pattern for today. Effiong, the market is in green. Very quickly, take us through the activities fueling these figures that we have in.
We witnessed very huge levels of transactions on the floor today. I've never seen the market trading the value of over 35 billion naira in a single day. The one we had last that came close to this was 22 billion about 3 weeks ago. And so we find out that Dangote Cement, First Bank Group, and Access Bank and WAPCO, they have all competed in the market, and they struggle to make the market, hit the rooftop. And we're trading in the highly positive territory. And we have also exchanged more than 800 million units of shares. So investors and companies, they have recovered from the 3 days losses that they recorded last week. And indeed, having regard to the positive trade of yesterday plus today, the recovery level is really huge. And that is really appreciated in the market. And stockbrokers, they seem to be very, very happy at the turn of events. The bullish run will continue because only those 3 days were just for price adjustment. And so market will still mark itself forward. And the trading engines are ready to reward investors the way it seems right now.
All right, hold on, Effiong. Let me come back to you now. Mr. Rotimi Fakayejo is joining us via phone. And Mr. Rotimi Fakayejo, Effiong is telling us that it's like a price adjustment. And as of last week, we saw some sales for cash or profit taking, some would say. What is your take with regards to the performance of the market?
Well, the performance today is superlative. In terms of volume and value, we traded a very substantial value of over 35 billion. And also the All Share Index moved up by 1.3%. And all thanks to Dangote Cement, which did very well today in terms of price appreciation, in terms of volume traded. And I think the market is still very much waiting for another round of upward movement going forward with what we have seen so far. So I believe strongly that the week will still come out much better than where we are presently.
Mr. Fakayejo, what is your outlook in 1 minute as we move on in the week?
Well, I still see a better performance than what we have seen already. I see a situation whereby the All Share Index may move up to 65,000 basis points before the end of the week. And I want to believe also that we won't see a relapse in the share price of Dangote Cement. But the banking sector are actually pulling up their weights, and we're going to see better performance in those stocks. And with results coming in maybe later in the week, the half-year report results for most of the companies, I think that also will lift the market for them.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fakayejo. We appreciate your time on the show. Effiong, what more do you have to tell us?
Tolu, confidence returning to the trading floor means that we should expect a return of foreign investors into the market any moment from now. Because since the inauguration of the new administration, we've seen the market positioning itself and boosting and then rewarding investors and companies in a positive way. So on the average, almost all the investors who have entered the market and wanted to take money out of their profits, they have been able to do so conveniently. Some of them even leaving some parts of their portfolio, on trend. And so we are expecting that dividend payments at the end of this year will show great improvement from what we had seen earlier in the year. Tolu?
Thank you so much, Effiong. We'll continue this discussion when you return back to the studio. All right, there. Well, that's